Hello, Irene Smith here again. And if you've been watching my videos for any length of time, you've probably seen this house. This was my office, and it won't be for much longer. As you can see, the cellars are lined up there. I've already moved my office to another location, which I will show you once we're done here. This is a fairly large property, and I've gotten rid of some of the extra things that I had built and added to this when it was my home. Just, I don't know, I felt like I wanted to clean up a little bit. This had actually almost like a greenhouse over it, and I've gotten rid of that, but I added the barbecue grill and the pizza oven to make this an American garden. There is a hammock, and the path is a little bit over elaborate, but that's all right. Now, something interesting that I did over here that I didn't even realize at first I could do when they added the ability to build balconies is that I covered this with, actually it's a floor tile. I covered it, and that way it's not just plain white. I didn't realize at first that you could do that, even though it just didn't register. The paint icon was there, but it just didn't register. Now, this area over here is where I kept my goats and sheep and alpacas. And this is a barn that I built. And my only regret with that barn is that if you sheared the sheep and you picked up the wool, it would leave grass instead of leaving the floor behind. But you see the exercise area I built. And now I will take you. Why did I go all the way around again? This is silly. Let's go back. Okay, I believe I had gone through the garden contest. I was going to show you, and then I realized it's not on there. But let's go into the house, and we will start with my office, what was my office down here, which I have now turned into a bedroom. I did leave the bookshelves in that alcove, and I left the paintings that were on the walls, including the picture of my son. And I left the fireplace and the TV. Then now, I'm sure you noticed the tile that matches the inside of the bathroom. And the reason that happened is that the back wall of the shower is actually the back of the stairs. And when you do that area, it does the whole area around the stairs. So, in the future, I have to remember that and build a wall across the back end of the stairs so that I don't inadvertently paint the stairs. But right now, I'm not going to bother changing it. Now, upstairs in this house, we have several rooms. And this is a baby's room. There's paintings on the wall, decorations. So, and a nice wardrobe with some clothing in it, toys, books, all kinds of toy airplane. And across the hall from that is the bathroom, the main bathroom. Very utilitarian, just a tub and a sink and a toilet. And that's about it. Then over here, there are 2 bedrooms. And I really like this bedroom. It's very cozy. I love the corner fireplace. I love the rocking chair. I love everything about this room. I think, well, this room is gorgeous too. It's very warm and comforting, and it would be a real difficult choice for me to choose one of these as my bedroom. But they're both very nice. Now, this is the living room, kitchen area, and there's no real dining room in this home. There's just an island here for you to sit at and eat. Now, I would find that very difficult since I'm so short, but some people like it. And I mentioned before, those are actually wall tiles that are on the floor of this balcony. And then we've got the nice comfy couch or love seat, really, and drinks. And on the other side, we've also got the same thing, a comfy love seat and drinks. And I think if I were going to do this again, I would not do that kind of door. I would do sliding doors because you can get hit in the face with that. Okay, let's go downstairs. Now, these rooms are huge, and I really never did anything with them. I had set up the downstairs as a place for the pets, but they wouldn't stay there. They kept going upstairs anyway. So I finally gave up on that. And I think if I were going to do this house again and flip it, I would turn that into multiple bedrooms or something. Go for the Johnson family. So that's it. That was my home office. And like I said, it's way too big. The house is big. The property is big. The swimming pool is nice. I might put a swimming pool in my new home. And this outdoor seating area is also kind of nice. I actually put my laptop out here. There's an achievement called "Keep It Out of the Rain" or don't let it rain on it" or something like that. That putting your laptop outside earns you. And of course, like I said, the swimming pool. I was a little disappointed that I only got 40% on the garden competition, but maybe it's because I really don't have a lot of the ornamental grass. I don't know. But we'll find, I'll figure it out someday. And I was a little surprised that even though I had done the garden competition, it didn't show up when I went to sell the house. So that's the same thing I had before, 40% increase. And I guess that's good enough. So let's put it on auction and see what we get. The house cost me $269,000. And it doesn't show there, but I guess it shows here what I spent on renovations and furniture. And actually, seems like we're doing pretty well. Yeah, a $326,000 profit isn't bad, especially since we lived in it for months, game time months, game time probably years. But that's it. I accept. And now we're going to leave and go to my new office, home office. Before and after pictures, you can see how much cleaning I had to do and how much I changed it during the course of the time that I was in it. So that's that. Goodbye, old friend. Welcome to my new home. This is the property called 100 Cones. And I suppose because of all the pine trees on the property, which I haven't cut down. I have not completely decorated the house yet. There are things that need to be done still. But I bought this particular property because it has a barn. You'll notice that the barn doors are open. I haven't seen that on any of the other properties where they're open already. And they've pooped all over the floor. And worse. Anyway, I now have a place for them to be inside out of the rain. And the size of this barn is pretty big, so maybe I'll add some cows or a horse or I don't know. But that's the new barn. And then over here, I find it easier to just jump the fence than to go out through the gate. Over here, I have a hen house, obviously. And there's my rooster crowing. No eggs now. I did collect eggs earlier today, so it's not a total surprise that they're not there. There aren't any. But that is the hen house. And I like it a lot better than the one I had on the other property because, oh, his tail's sticking through the fence, because I can get in without having to open the gate. Now, this is a really large property. It's probably as big or bigger than the one that I had, which was called the Hall of the Mountain King, by the way. And I would love to get some feedback from you. What would you like to see here? Should I do an American garden? Should I do an English garden? I've done those to death by now. Japanese, modern, crop? What do you think? Well, while you think about it, why don't we take a look inside the house? The inside is not, as I said, completely decorated. I've put basic furniture in all of the rooms, except for my office, which I've done a little bit more with. This is I guess you could call it the front bedroom since it's near the front entrance to the house. And the walls in this room were painted with light sapphire paint. The floor is bastion blue fitted carpet. And I believe, I don't remember the name of this bed, whether it was Warmy but it's with lily colored sheets for a change. That's Iris. The wardrobe is the Iris set. And so are the nightstands next to the bed. We've got a place to sit and take off your shoes. We've got a place to hang your coat. This is the combination kitchen, dining room, living room area. The common area, the family area, whatever you want to call it. There is a nice comfy couch, big one. There's a coffee table, a big TV, and a nice, warm, cozy fireplace. Now, this room is a bathroom, obviously. It's not got any particular decorations except for the mirror over the sink, over the double sink. Otherwise, it is fairly simple and utilitarian. This is the back bedroom. The The paint on the walls in this room is called Noble Emerald. Those are all packs and pieces except for the bed. No, I think it might be also. And the dresser is also PaxOn. But I haven't put in, for example, lights at the bedside table. I left the overhead light that was here. I probably will change that out at some point. And I haven't done anything with the ceiling in any of the rooms on the first floor. Haven't changed it. That light's going to have to change too, but we'll get to that. After all, this is now my forever house. Oh, and the cat's in the office. How did she get through the closed door? Anyway, whoa, right through it. What's the point of closing the darn door? Anyway, this I've decorated a little bit more completely. We have a nice fireplace. I have my wedding picture hanging over the fireplace. And my Matthew, when he was a little boy, hanging over the wall behind the desk. This is my play computer. This is my work laptop. And as with the other house, the walls are my favorite color. The warm plum. Warm plum. Now, there's a place for her actually upstairs. When I bought this property, the way to get to the attic area was through one of those attic stairs that you pull down, the rope that hangs, and etc., etc. Well, I replaced that with regular steps, and I built an area. The reason I have the dogs fenced in up here is that they had a tendency to go all different places in the house and get stuck and poop all over the place. So I decided that they would be better off if they were confined to an area like this. I tried having, a dog door in the first house I had when I had pets, and it just didn't work out very well. So this is what I ended up doing. And actually, somebody needs a bath. Yeah, you, Rose. You don't smell like a rose right now. Yes, 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 you need a bath in the worst way. Why don't we give you one? And now you're clean. That's better. I guess it comes of having a white pet, right? Okay. So that's that. And you've seen the barn. You've seen all the rooms in the house. I think there was a bug at one time that would keep you from painting one of these wall panels up here. But I think it really looks nice now. And unfortunately, I didn't write the color down, but I think it's forest mist. And this hallway, by the way, is liquid honey. So that's my new home, and I will be decorating more as time passes. Close all these doors. I don't know if it'll matter or not, but we'll try. And that's my new home. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Come back again on Monday. Have a really great weekend. And don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, please. Share with your friends. And come back and see me again sometime. That's interesting. That window's open and I closed it the last time I ran the program. So that must also automatically open just like the doors do. Oh well. So see you Monday. We're going to start something new. And if it's the one I'm thinking of doing, it's going to be an apartment instead of a house because I'm getting a little garden weary right now. And I'll see you then.